Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Ruzanifa. I would like to share with you the basic formatting for PPTA report in Microsoft Word. So before I start, I would like to share the advantages of formatting your Word document. Once you want to write your report in a Microsoft Word, you can start by formatting your Word document. So what are the advantages of formatting your document? Number one is one format throughout PPTA1 and PPTA2 report. So you use basically the same format. Once you format, you use the same document. The second, able to create table of content and list of tables and figures automatically. And number three, it's pretty easy to search the content in the Word document once you already format. The number four, minimize the editing process throughout the writing process. And then it is advisable for you to format your writing at the beginning of your writing, but it's not wrong either if you format towards the end, which means at the beginning of your PPTA1. So you can use the same document for report writing in PPTA1 and 2 once the document has been formatted. So I would like to share with you 4 things. The first one is you start with setting the margin and then formatting the chapters, formatting table and figure, and finally inserting table of content. So you are going to use this guideline for finally research project in order for you to do the formatting in your report. So basically the first one is setting margin, where in the guideline it has been set how the margin specification as follows. The top margin, right margin, left margin and bottom margin according to this one. So you can refer to the guideline in page 6. The second one is formatting chapters, which means I focus on quantitative study. Basically for qualitative study, it's the same. Basically you have chapter 1, 2 until 5, and inside the chapters there are headers as well as sub-header. The third one is this is an example of chapters formatting. What does it means? The measurement of the writing, they have specification. Chapter 1 introduction, the font size, the paragraph, the spacing, things like that. And then the third one is formatting table. So in the PPTA guideline, it's stated here that the table and figures has certain formatting standard. So you need to follow this guideline. Okay, this is an example of how you should format your figure. The figure should be incented, and then the caption should be below the figure. And then inserting table of content. By doing your formatting, when you set your formatting, you can actually insert table of content automatically using the tools in the Word document. Okay, so the area that you should focus on is the references and table of content on the left hand side here. Okay, then we go to the hands-on on the formatting. Okay, now I will show you how you can start formatting your Word document. The first one is setting margin. How do you want to set your margin? Okay, you go to layout here and then go to margin, and then you click custom margin. So it appears here. So we know from the guideline that the top and the bottom and the right one is 2.5. Yeah, create 2.5 margin, but the left hand side is 3.5. So follow that format and then click OK. So automatically it will change into the right format. Okay, the second one is formatting your chapters. So in this Word document, I already put the title of the chapter and then the content of each chapter. So I make the first chapter as well as the chapter 2. The first chapter is introduction, chapter 2 is literature review. So basically this is the content of the chapter 1. They have introduction, background of study, problem statement, things like that. So how actually we want to do the formatting chapters by giving them a standard. Before we start our formatting, I want to show you the end result when we are done with our formatting. Okay, so this is an example of my student's thesis. So we can see here the chapter name appear like this, and then we have introduction, and then 1.2 is background of study. So on the left hand side, on the navigation side, it shows all the things that we already set. So the advantages of formatting is that once we click here, it will go directly to the content. So if we go to 1.1 is introduction, when we go to 1.2 it goes to background of study, and then it means it is easier for us to control the document, so you don't have to scroll up and down to search on your content. So how do we go about that? Okay, you go to this part, what we call multi-level list. Click define new multi-level list. Okay, on the left hand side it shows how many levels we can set. So basically we only use level 1, 2 and 3. On this part next to the numbers, it shows what you are going to see in your document once you set it. Okay, we start with the level 1, which is the name of the chapter. If let's say you click 1, it doesn't appear chapter, you need to delete this and write chapter. In my computer, I already set chapter, that's why it's appear chapter. Then you click space and then you go to the number style for this level, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you go to font to set the font types, Times New Roman, bold, the size is 12, the font color is black, and you have to set it all caps. All caps, which means all the words need to be in capital letters. Click OK, and then for this position you need to set it all 0, and then follow numbers with space, which means after chapter 1 here there is space and only we write the name of the chapter. So the link level to the style, you need to click heading 1. Then we set level 2, which is this one. The way to do it is you select the level, the first level 1 refers to the chapter, and then dot, and then the second level will be the number. Okay, and then we make sure the font is the same, Times New Roman, bold, 12, black and all caps. Okay, position is still 0, but this one follow number with tab character. you have three options here. Choose tab character, add tab stop at 1.27 cm, and then the link level, you change it into heading 2. Then we move to level 3. Okay, delete all. You need to put level 1 dot level 2 dot and number style for this level. Okay, for this the third level, the font should be Times New Roman also. Font size is bold, size 12, font color is black, but the word should not be all caps. So it should appear like this. Okay, and then the follow number with tab character as the second level, and link level to heading 3. Then you click OK. Okay, so it will automatically appear like this because our cursor we put it here. Never mind, we can change this automatically. So we start with the first one, the name of chapter as heading 1. Okay, on this part we have styles where we can click here, the ribbon here, and we can see all the, or another way is you click here and it appears the style, and if we click the certain style, it will change according to what we set. Yeah. Okay, so this is the heading 1. Okay, then we go to the 1.1, should be heading 2. Okay, now we want to set heading 1, 2 and 3. So introduction here is heading 2. Okay, background of study is heading 2. Oh, maybe we can use here. Okay, problem statement is heading 2. Research objectives is heading 2. So when we click here, it automatically change according to the level. Yeah, heading 2, significance of study, heading 2. Okay, for academic significance and practical significance, it's under significance of study. So this should be heading 3. Yeah, so it's appear the first word is capital letters and the rest is small letters. Alright, then we continue with the rest of the first chapter. Okay, for literature review, it's already chapter 2. So chapter 2 literature review should be heading 1, like that. Yeah, but chapter 2 should be in the new page. Okay, I'll show you later. We do the heading first. Heading 2. Heading 2. Heading 2. Okay. So let's say this one. Okay, since it's automatically going down. Okay, right. So we want to make sure that each chapter has a separate pages. So how do we go about that? We want to make sure that chapter 2 is a new page, regardless of when we typing on the chapter 1. Okay, literature review chapter 2 need to be in the new page. So what we can do is we click tab layout, go to breaks, and we click next page. So chapter 2 will automatically be always in the next page. Alright, so we see here when we go to chapter 2, the heading for introduction is automatically set at 2. So if you continue to chapter 3, 4 until 5, it should appear according to the number of chapter, the header. Okay, now we want to start formatting the paragraph. So you write your paragraph here, right? So each header here, it should have content. So to do that, you go to normal here, and then modify, choose the font Times New Roman 12, it should be black, and then you choose spacing, paragraph, justified. The first line should be 1.27. Okay, which means the first line of your writing in each paragraph should be away from the first margin at 1.27 centimeter. Okay, and then spacing before and after 6 point, line spacing is double, and then you click OK. Okay, so this one should be once you click normal, it will automatically change the format. Okay, next we will go on setting a table. Okay, we have two types, tables and figures. So for table and figures, we need to set it at the center of the document. Okay, so click center, and then we need to include the caption by signing a caption. Insert caption. So this one should be table. Choose from here, table. Position is above selected item. Okay, which means the caption should be on top of the table instead of below the table. So it appears here, table 1, 2, 3, the title of the table. Okay, so this is how you insert caption for table. For figures, you need to set it at the center of the document as well by clicking here and then insert caption. For figures, choose figure, and position should be below the selected item. Okay, the name of the figure. So when you set like this, every time you have table of figures, you can just click on this one. Yeah, so this you can change under caption figures. Okay, caption figures. And then for this one, we need to create another caption. Okay, this one we can create a style, name, caption, table. Okay, caption table. So we can create a lot of things. If let's say we have a different format in our document, we can create our own style. Yeah, so this is how you format the table and figures. So finally is to make table of content automatically. How to do that? So we need to have blank pages on top of this. So we put this chapter on the next page. Okay, so we set here in order to do the table of content, you go to references and then table of content, you choose the format. Okay, we choose this one, so it will appear like this, or maybe we want to choose another one. Okay, so this is more like it. So we can change this table of content. This one, we go to heading 1. Hello. Okay, this one we need to format another format. Times New Roman 12, black, bold, and center. So the table of content is automatically appear with the number of pages and the main header like this. Yeah, that's all.